somewhere.
So it's you and you're conversing or directing your questions to Dr. Murray. Is that accurate?
That's correct.
And when you ask about that information regarding a DNR, does Dr. Murray respond to you?
Not initially, no.
Did Dr. Murray say anything to you when you initially walked in?
Well, no. He was right at that moment. He was moving and I said, "Is there a DNR?" And he just looked at me.
What was the next thing you did?
Then I repeated the question, and he said, "No, there's nothing. No."
What other observations did you make when you're looking at the environment? You see the patient's on the floor, correct?
That's
and
correct.
You see Dr. Murray. What other observations are you making?
There's an IV stand there with the saline bag or something. There's a medical IV type bag hanging there, and I see the underweight patient, and there's an oxygen tank.
There was an IV bag hanging on the IV stand. Is that accurate?
That's correct.
And are you undertaking efforts to begin your efforts to assist the victim?
That's correct.
Well, let me use another
Yes.
term.
The-
The partial
the-
answer is
the
to
patient.
disregard. We ask. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Describe for me, please, Mr. Senneff, what efforts you are undertaking at this point in time to assist the patient.
I'm trying to gather as much information as I can to find out what exactly the problem is.
And how are you going about that pursuit of gathering information,
I'm asking the doctor questions.
such as
What's his underlying health condition?
what did Dr. Murray respond, if anything?
He responded after I prompted him a few times, and he said there is none.
So when you say you prompted him several times, please describe for us what words you used in your pursuit of obtaining information from Dr. Murray regarding the patient's condition.
I asked what his underlying health condition was. He did not respond. I asked again what his underlying health condition was. He did not respond, and then I think it was the third time, he said nothing, nothing, he has nothing. And simply that did not add up to me.
Why is that?
Doctors in the house, IV pole, IV hooked up to the patient. It didn't seem normal.
Were the drapes drawn in the residence, in the bedroom where you were in?
Frankly, I don't recall.
So you're assessing the scene, and the information that you're receiving from Dr. Murray isn't making sense to you, correct?
That's correct.
Did you ask Dr. Murray how long the patient had been in this condition, or how long the patient had been down?
I did ask him that.
What did Dr. Murray say in response to that question?
It just happened right when I called you.
And in your mind, what did that mean in terms of timing of this patient's present condition?
It meant to me that this was a patient that was somebody we had a really good chance of saving.
Why is that? Does it relate to the timing?
It definitely relates to the timing. It comes down to if he called us right when we got the call, I knew we got there very, very quickly. It means that we're going to be able to have a good chance at restarting the heart, if that's the issue.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness stand and retrieve an exhibit?
Certainly.